nut is very tight, and the reason why is that when you tighten it, it's what grips the controller, and if it's too loose, the controller will fly free, and that means then that your bumper up above won't move because it's not connected to it tight enough, okay? So the first nut that you need to check is the one that you put here on top of your controller. Make sure that that is tight, okay? And that is, by the way, this step that we just did right here. That's the second nut. Do you see your paper?
Yeah.
That's where we're at right now in the directions. All right, check.
If it's not tightened all the way, the flipper will not work. If you need help, ask a leadership intern or instructor.
Now, one way you can tighten it is you can also use needle nose pliers. Can you also find in the toolbox real quick, Catherine? I've got also the pliers that are not needle nose, they're kind of more grippy. Those could work as well. There's only 2 of them. If you put this onto the hexagonal nut and grip it and then turn the other one, you can also get a pretty good, it gets pretty tight. The only thing is I only have 3 of these and there's 5 groups. So we also have a couple set of pliers. Those could work as well. If you really want to get it super, super tight, that's a good way to do it. Now, we kind of left off getting close to this point yesterday.
Next, drag the bolt from underneath the pinball
Remember we did that?
into the flipper hole on the playfield. Screw a hexagonal nut on the bolt. This nut should be on top of the cabinet.
Notice, keep this nut loose. This is where we left off yesterday. And many of you, as I went around and tested your boards, they're on too tight. The reason why this has to be loose is because, remember, your flipper is going to be on top and your control arm is below, and if it's too tight, you literally won't be able to move the control arm. It has to be loose enough for people to be able to swing it. I think many of you got this top nut too tight, so you've got to be checking that this morning. Okay, now here's the rest of the steps. These are new steps. Do you see your pink